Red plants. Confusing people at an alarming rate. Wondering, pondering, questioning what are the care conditions for these plants. While there are some plants that do need different water conditions in order to grow red, there are many that do not, with a few that are readily available to the average hobbyist. First on the list for me to recommend is Alternanthera Renekii. This happens to be the mini varietal, which you are seeing in the video right now. The difference between the mini and the standard varietal is that the mini varietal simply grows its leaves within a shorter range of each other with less space on the stem in between sets of leaves. So, in essence, it's the same width and size of leaves, they're just growing far more compact together. The standard varietal grows well in the same water conditions as the mini, which is really not all that difficult to accomplish for the average aquarist. Simple fertilization, I utilize Easy Green from the Aquarium Co-op, neutral to slightly acidic pH. CO2 is not necessary, though will help the mini to grow faster. Not any better or worse, but it will speed up growth. The standard varietal does not need CO2 at all to thrive. I use LED lighting on this, as it is the 21st century after all, the Fluval Freshen Plant 3.0. Substrate is essential to all functioning aquatic ecosystems, and in this tank I'm utilizing Fluval Stratum, ADA Amazonia, and Fluorite Black Sand. The mix of these three substrates gives me the advantages of all three professional use substrate in conjunction with each other. Utilizing those basic advantages helps me to make my life a lot easier when dealing with my plants on a day-to-day basis. As you can see, replanting after trimming is as simple as pressing as little as 3 centimeters of the stem back into the substrate. Utilizing planting tongs makes this job very easy, and it doesn't take long for these plants to re-root. Maybe a week or two and you'll notice growth happening again. Now, I highly recommend this plant for anybody who's trying to get into red plants, and as hopefully I illustrated earlier, there isn't any big changes that you have to make to your aquarium if you are already growing a bunch of green plants. You don't have to drop nitrates down and restrict things and add a whole bunch of different fertilizers. Now, it will make it a little bit easier on the uptake for red plants to utilize some iron supplements, mainly for the complex fertilization that is in the iron fertilizer, all in conjunction with a macro and micro like the Easy Green from Aquarium Co-op. I find it to be sort of a one-stop shop kind of situation and works well for me. That being said, these plants are going to grow red regardless as long as you have a reasonably healthy system. And hopefully you have a good time out there. Give them a shot and let me know how it goes down in the comments. Of course, hit the subscribe and the like button and all that jazz before you head out of here, because, I don't know, if we don't, I think the robots will eat us.
I need to cover all the lies I lied, been with me for too long, got a chance to start over, disguise the man I was, correct what